This morning, there's a war going on, and Ephesians 6 reminds us that our battle is not against each other. Should I tell the mule story? Should I? John, you've heard it. You're the only one. No, John says no. Okay. I do. I want to tell the if you need to leave, no, stay. We're having meals. I got to recap it because I did it wrong. We were recording a radio program. I got halfway into the story and then forgot how it went. And it's not a funny story. It's not a funny story. A mule was tied to a post. And a demon came along and untied the mule. The mule immediately ran to the neighbor's field and just started demolishing the crops, wreaking havoc everywhere. Well, the farmer's wife looked out, saw what the mule was doing. She didn't stop to think. She just reacted. She took out a rifle and shot and killed the mule. Well, the owner of the mule was enraged. He didn't stop to think. He took out a rifle and shot and killed the farmer's wife. The wife's husband didn't stop to think. He took out a rifle and shot and killed the owner of the mule. The widow of the mule owner told her two sons, go take care of that guy. So that night they went over to his house. They burned it down, thinking that's going to take care of him. But he wasn't home. When he came home, he saw the charred ruins of his house. He knew who did it. He took his rifle, went over and shot and killed the widow and her two sons. Then he starts to feel remorse, and he's alone, and he runs into the demon. He says, why did you cause such devastation, such havoc? Why did you ruin so many lives? And the demon said, what are you talking about? All I did was untie a mule. He unties mules in our lives, folks. He causes problems, and then we don't respond appropriately, and we can cause all sorts of damage doing his bidding rather than the Lord's. Can I get an amen to that? We got to put him in his place. And the only way I know how to put the enemy in his place is to put Christ in his place. It's the only way I know how to do it. I don't even like to mention his name. But I did hear a story of a lady. You probably have somebody in this church who has a complimentary word to say about everybody, somebody who can see the good in everybody. Those are nice people to have around. And somebody challenged her one day and said, sister, I bet you could find something nice to say about the devil himself. She thought for a moment and said, well, he's a hard worker.